where his father once pinned a medal to my chest. Over the ruins, the Duke built a structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Serkonos for years. A sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego. I owe it to the people of my homeland to make this right. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can feel it. This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You deserve peace, my love.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
I can't believe it's taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of his own.
Yeah. I regret my affiliation with the young Duke, but his father... grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos...
Are you ready for this?
I've broken into palaces before. They're made to keep out armies. Stopping a single man who's dedicated to his cause, that's another story altogether.
Getting inside might not be the hard part. The Duke doesn't exactly run a tight ship.
Taking down Duke Abel is only part of the puzzle. You've also got to find whatever it is he's keeping for Delilah.
You were cryptic about what you gleaned from visiting the Dust District, which is fine. The world is better with a hint of mystery. But once you're inside the Grand Palace, whatever you do could affect things in Karnaca for years to come. Remember that.
I've got a map of the Grand Palace for you, and I know something that may be useful. There's a hidden lever in the pantry that opens a passage to the Duke's vault. If he's keeping anything precious for Delilah, I suspect that's where it'll be. Beyond that, good hunting.
I'll see what I can do. I know things in Karnaca are fragile. Emily and I have a lot to think about after all this is done.
Should we head toward the palace?
Let's go.
At the palace, the Duke has a lookalike body double, meant to confuse assassins. A friend of mine washes the linens and said the double is a smoker, if that helps. Maybe you can talk to him. She says he's a nice guy. What a shitty job, pretending to be a tyrant like Duke Luca Abel.
Why don't they just overthrow him?
He's got an army, control of the mines, and he's had your support from the capital. At the Duke's parties, people carve up the country while eating boiled crab.
There were parties like that in Dunwall. Toadies sucking up to Emily made me want to be back on the streets in Serkonos.
You're forgetting what that's like. I watched those party lights from the roof of the abandoned butcher shop where I slept. In the flooded district.
I know you struggled. After years at court, I'm a nobody again. But what I've seen here will stay with me when I return to Dunwall Tower. Being in Karnaca again has given me perspective.
Good. After you've eliminated the Duke, find what he's holding for Delilah and take it. When you're finished, I'll pick you up in the skiff.
Stuff comes in. It's got to get where it's going. That's why they call it the black market. Can't just sit here. Too much chance a grand guard catches on to us.
Interesting getup you have there, covering your face.
How can you even justify this?
By decree of the Duke, from this date forward, no one can live within the structures adjacent to the Grand Palace wall.
What's going on
Someone
here?
there. What? Hey, where do you think you're going? He's wounded! Let's finish him!
On top of the building, half infested with blood flies. I'm a stone's throw from the Grand Palace where I'm shut by opulence. It was coming from here.
Where'd you?
What's the matter? You look pissed off.
Yeah, you bet I am. I just got the answer about my transfer inland. Relocation denied.
On the bright side, the pay is better here than anywhere else, and we get to do the job how we see fit. Nobody's pestering us with full forms and procedures anymore. We collect the fees we want, give out the fees when they're needed.
Delilah. Her soul is familiar to me.
The palace. Maybe I can find another way to neutralize the Duke.
I was assigned to protect the Duke's quarters tonight.
Nope. As long as it's not me, I don't care.
pretending to sign papers each day. But at least I read them, which is more than he can say. Sometimes a man just needs time by himself. My responsibilities weigh upon me. Being put up on the scale like some prize bull each week, told to gain a pound or two to keep up with the good Duke. No offer to bow or kiss my hand.
I'm not that kind of visitor.
A mystery. Let's have it then. Who are you, and what do you want?
You're the Duke's double, aren't you? I'm here to take him down, but I might need your help. Do you want to listen to what I have to say?
All right, you've figured it out. But if you're not here to assassinate the Duke, what do you want?
I have no doubt that you'd be a more agreeable Duke than Luca Abel. If I wanted to depose him without having to cut out his heart, could you convince people that you are the Duke?
That's bold. I have to admit it's crossed my mind. If people believed that I was actually Duke Abel, and that he was the political decoy, we could have him committed for lunacy. We could convince everyone that the Double's finally lost his mind, and believes he's the Duke. I've spent years perfecting my performance. But there's a catch. He's got a medallion that I need. Even if I sound convincing, which should be the easy part, his Grand Guard officers will ask to see the medallion as proof. Luca never puts it aside.
All right. It shouldn't take me long. Once it's done, I'll be leaving the city. Soon after, I'll send instructions from Dunwall, and I'll expect a great deal of flexibility and cooperation on your part. There's still time to pull Serkonos back from the edge of the cliff. We can undo the damage Duke Abel has inflicted.
I'd like that. But I'll guide Serkonos in the ways I see fit for the people here, not as the hand-chosen puppet of your empire. If you agree with that, just render the Duke unconscious and bring him to his chambers. I'll handle the rest.
Of course, the Duke kept some of the clockwork soldiers for himself. This must be the key to the Duke's vault.
The
What? Unauthorized presence. Alert! Ready? This shouldn't take long.
Huh? What? That's not right!
Someone... Huh? What is going on here? Stop! What?
The machine has lost its quarry.
A body? Here? Guards! Someone!
All right, it's your...
Help me! Someone! Anyone!
That's it then. Now it's up to me. I'll take the medallion and call them.
I'll be watching. Break a leg.
Don't worry. I've spent years mimicking this asshole. Captain Almeida, come at once to my chambers. There's a problem. Quick, hide up there.
Huh?
Your Eminence, are you all right?
Yes, Captain. Please arrest this clown. Seems that he took his role a little too seriously. Get your hands off me! He served me well for years. We'll never find anyone else who so bears my resemblance. Take him away, Captain, but be gentle.
I understand, Your Eminence. We'll handle it.
What? This is outrageous. I'll have you all skinned alive and set in a salt bath. If only there was something we could do for him. I suppose all those years pretending he was me, that eventually took its toll. No! Stop! I am the Duke of Circurus! You can't do this!
Dr. Hypatia at Adamire will know what to do with the poor man.
Federal detection state.
I'm still trying to get my head around this. It's incredible.
Uncertainty.
Killer. Heard some victims were found half devoured. Blood and shit everywhere.
Sometimes I think I'll just do it myself.
Damn!
Then again, I have such a twinge.
This won't take long.
Make a note. Remove this playback after the final field test. Machine is running at low speed.
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away in here. The Duke's vault.
When this plays, check central rotor. Idling. Commence lens refocus.
This is it. You must release me from this dead vessel. Only then will you be able to trap Delilah's spirit.
Jessamine, your spirit comforts me. How can I let you go?
I've given you all I can, my love. Tried to guide you. Now our daughter will need you.
Be at peace, my dear Empress. Star of my sky.
Corvo. Your eyes, your hands, your heart. With my last thought, prayer.
Then it's done. Now it's time to return to Delilah's.
The heart of my half-sister? Only her flesh remains.
Wonder if it was even really alive. Why would the Duke keep this old thing?
Okay, the machine has detected something.
That should do it.
You survived the Grand Palace. So, is that it? The fall of Karnaca?
The Duke's had a change of heart. Things are shifting.
Back to the dreadful whale, then, and on toward Dunwall.
It looks that way. To find a way to help Emily, and to give her back the throne.
Ready, then?
Come on, let's leave this place.
All right. As you want.